Good morning, everybody. It's 8 o'clock. I've been up and down. I've been in and out of the bathroom. I ate something last night that didn't agree with me. So, my body's punishing me for it. Let me tell you, yesterday when I made my video, I did not know what the day, or actually, I guess you'd say at noon, what the day was planned. But, I'll just start by saying she's okay. Her eye is okay. She has to put this like cream in her eye 6 times a day. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about Adrienah. She had left, I guess, around 11ish to go and play with her friends. Well, y'all know I didn't wake up till noon. Mom was up. I guess she had gotten up, took her medicine, probably was out in the garage smoking or something. Well, you know the new little Tide laundry soap? The little Tide pods, the little square things, Almost like the things you put in the dishwasher, the gel packs, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, yesterday, Adriana decided to take one and play with it, and in doing so, it busted. And it busted in her eye. No one knew what happened, but it busted in her eye. She tried to flush out her eye. Didn't tell anyone because she knew she was going to get in trouble. Well, she, like I said, flushed out her eye, left, and went to her friend's house. Well, me and Mom, it was going on around almost 2. Me and Mom was going to go to Walmart and get like toilet paper and paper towels and all that good stuff. But we was going to go pick up Adriana on the way. Well, I guess Adriana's friend and her mother decided to leave, and Adriana walked home in the rain. Well, when Adriana got here, I didn't notice anything at first until she had came back out from changing her clothes so we could leave. Adriana's eye was red, and it looked like someone punched her in the eye. So here I'm automatically thinking, someone punched her in the eye. What the fuck's going on? Well, she said her and her friend were playing the Wii, and they were doing a dance off. And her friend hit her in the eye on accident. And I didn't believe the story. I'm like, no. Did she beat your ass? Did she punch you in your face? No, we were playing, and the controller hit me in the eye. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I said, that shit's too red. So we continued. We went to Walmart. As we're walking around in Walmart, Adriana's eye is redder. And she's literally like, tears are coming from her eye. It's draining. And the truth come out. Well, we thought was the truth. She said, no, what really happened was we was in the backyard playing, jumping off her patio, and I slipped and my eye hit the fence post. The fence, the post itself with the point. Well, supposedly it hit her eye. So now I'm wondering, okay, does she have wood? Does she have paint? Is there something in her eye? What the fuck? So, I was going to go to Walgreens Mini Clinic because normally we take her to Methodist, which is across town. Clinic was closed that her doctor's at. So we took her to the hospital out here, which is Community South. I told Mom, just go ahead, take the stuff home from Walmart, have William take it in. I'm fine. Just drop us off here and I'll take care of everything. So we get in there, get checked in about 3-ish. I'd say about 3 o'clock. We got finally took back to her room at 3:20. And then they continue they look at her eye. They put this like eye drop stuff in there to stop the pain. Then they get this little dye stuff. They put it in her eye, and they broke out with a black light so that you could see. They could see anything was on the eye. Well, there was an abrasion on the cornea, and then they did a CT scan, and they said there was hemorrhaging on the back of her retina. That her retina was detached. And they thought, okay, because they looked in the other eye to make sure it wasn't the same as this eye. This eye, her blood vessels on the back of her eye were enlarged. Some of them were popped, but they were enlarged. And they said they normally don't see that unless the person is diabetic. So, and on this eye, all they could see was blood. So now they're thinking the worst case scenario and talking to maybe surgery. She could lose her eye. Well, after the nurse is out, Adrienah sits on the edge of the bed and she says, I got to tell you the truth. And I said, the truth? Keep in mind we've been in the hospital for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. She said, the Tide Pods, the Mammal soap, laundry soap, I was playing one of them and it popped in my eye, and I tried to wash everything out of my eye. And I'm like, motherfuck. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me the truth at first? Adrienah, I could have flushed out your eye. We wouldn't have had to been at the hospital. I have the stuff at home. I know how to take care of your eye. Well, I didn't want Mamaw to yell at me. I said, yell at you? What do you think she's going to do now? You can't lie. What is the point of lying? Now look what happened. Now they're talking about you might lose your eye because you lied. If we knew what happened the very first time it happened, we could have had this taken care of, I said, yeah, we may still have to bring you in, but your eye wouldn't be like it is. Well, some time passed. They came in and they said, well, we want to send you to Raleigh Children's Hospital. They're over an emergency. They have a specialist over there, and they're waiting for her. I said, okay. So this is like after 7 o'clock now. They said, are you the guardian? I said, no, I'm uncle. I said, hell, she lives with me. I pay her bills. I'm uncle. I said, school calls me her dad. Well, we need the guardian to come and sign the release papers. I said, well, let me call Grandma and tell Grandma to come so she can sign these papers so we can get her to Raleigh. Mom came, signed the papers. They told Mom we had to take the paperwork and all the information over to Raleigh. So we get in the car. Took us 20 minutes to get to Raleigh. Get into Raleigh. Keep in mind it stormed all day yesterday and raining, and it was just nasty. Oh, by the way, I got to drive again. Yeah. I dropped Mom and Adrienah in front of the emergency at Raleigh, and I went and parked in the parking garage and walked back over. But Nick and Dawn, which is Adriana's mom and dad, which is my brother and sister-in-law, I told Mom if there was going to have to be surgery or anything like that, that I want them there. They need to be there regardless of what the fuck they're doing. Just because, we don't know. They get in there, they flush her eye, and they look at it. They get the optometrist, not the specialist. She looks in Adriana's eye. She had put some drops in her eye. I told Adrienah, don't close her eye, leave her eye open. Here it's going on, I think about 9:30. Optometrist comes back in, puts this light on, and her magnifying glass, and looks at Adriana's eye, and she says, "Everything looks good. Your eye is okay. There is no hemorrhaging. The retina is attached. You do have cornea abrasion, which could have been, because keep in mind now, they know what happened. When we left the first hospital, Grandma told them what happened after the truth came out. So when we got to Raleigh, Raleigh knew. What the fuck was Sam? The nurse, or the optometrist said, something in the tide, the little pod, must have been still in her eye. And her doing this and rubbing it, well, it caused it to scratch off the outer layer in the front of her eye. So they called it the cornea abrasion. And she basically said, if you were running and you fell and skid your knee, well, basically you skidded your eye across your eye. So then she has to put the cream in her eye 6 times a day. And then we have to call Monday and set up an appointment with the same optometrist for either Monday or Tuesday so that they can check her eye and make sure that everything's healing okay. But she's okay. She's fine. Got home last night. She stayed all night with her mom and dad. Jameson stayed all night with my sister, his mom, because he was staying all night the night before, and with all this happening, we didn't want to bring him in and out of the hospital. So he wouldn't have cared. He'd want to ride the elevator. So me and Mom came home. It was like almost, I think, 10:30ish. I got to eat. Keep in mind, all I had all day was one of these, yogurt. I was okay. I was hungry when I got home finally at almost 11. So I ate me TV dinner, the smart one. It was only 140 calories. And then I had to wait. I waited another hour, and then I ate me a Chinese and rice and chicken one. But the first one I ate was just chicken Santa Fe. So it was basically 340 calories for both. And then I waited a little later. It was after midnight last night. I ended up eating a Lunchable. And I had a couple of bites of some potato salad. And I'm still under my calories. But I don't know, something just did not agree with me, and this is my channel. I've done shit my brains out 5 times, so I think, but Adrienah is okay. This was all yesterday. Today is a new day. I love you guys. If you made it this far, then put banana. If you made it this far, put banana in the comment. Or something, whatever, banana. Alright, I love you guys. I'm going, okay? I'm going to eat this yogurt, drink the rest of my water, and lay back down. Okay?